Dylan and Lauren, as you stand looking at this ooze kind of sizzle out and kind of bubble on the floor and against all the books, why don't you give us recent events from your perspective?
Well, Malchus wrestled a boggard, and that was pretty cool. He won, right, guys? Yeah, he won, and I lost money. But I didn't bet against him because I didn't believe in him. Yeah. Anyway, and then we talked to the boggards, and they said, hey, that pillar of rust actually goes all the way down, down, down. And we prepared to do that. But we weren't quite done exploring this place yet, so we came into this laboratory/library place, and cultists had this thing and broke a seal, and then a giant ooze of primordial envy came out, and we just about beat it, but I'm not feeling so well.
And
Anyway,
yeah, with
yeah,
they do hopefully.
I'm doing okay. I just.
I feel
And
like
with that,
shit.
welcome to the Tabletop Chronicles presents Rusthenge. I'm Meyore, I'll be your game master for tonight, and you can also find me on the Swindler's Den, where I am game master in Abomination Vaults. And who knows, maybe you'll see someone else in this video right now, and that soon. Anyways, next up on the layout, I have Babycornboi. Who do you play? That is correct. He does love his alchemy. Next up, we have BKSchatzki. Who do you play?
Telling it an
There
orange.
you go. And last but not least, for who's here tonight, KeenBean. Who do you play?
Externally,
You
someone else.
might even be impregnated for all we know. Like this is new territory. And unfortunately, Battletight is not able to make it tonight, so Malchus will be a bit more on autopilot.
Oh no!
And yeah, with that, let's get back to it. So Krolok.
That's a crime in Texas.
But we can kill your character,
See,
right?
No, you play character otherwise. That's whatever, dude. Unborn child.
I don't know if this baby's human. I don't know if
Outta
they care.
Here.
Here.
We'll wait till you're off screen.
Cut it
You
out.
don't refer
Right to the
to
Alright. Yeah. We went across the border.
Alright, so
No, see, we're actually enforcing that requirement now.
yeah, Krolok, you don't feel so hot.
Yeah. Alright.
It feels like an itch.
I'm in DC, guys.
Gotta alleviate it somehow.
You know. Yeah. You mind actually healing me this time?
Yeah, I've got this. No problem at all. Don't hurt yourself, Birdman. Alright, and he's gonna try to treat your wounds. Let me also, as there's no immediate threats, let me get that off. So he's gonna try to treat your wounds, and that would just be a medicine check from him. And treat wounds is right here. Yep. And roll. Oh, cool! It actually took into account his better healer tools. And unfortunately, he's oh, I don't even see where you're hurt. I don't know what I can do for you. And now Krolok is immune to having his wounds treated for an hour.
tried to treat him in his envy.
Oh,
God damn it!
what are you talking about, little man?
Hold on, I might have a potion. Let me look at my inventory. Oh, I have 2 minor healing potions. I'm gonna pop one of those.
Okay, yeah, go for it. You go ahead and you swig your potion. While you roll that, Dylan and Moran, as you approach that door to the west, you actually hear like the clanging of metal against metal a little bit louder. Nice. There you go. Hell yeah. That's a pretty nice.
Means
heal.
I'm still not fully healed, but I feel better.
That's right. Yeah, you are a little bit injured, but you're not dying anymore. Oh,
Guys, more metal sounds from behind the door.
oh,
Heads up.
I say, wait, take this too.
okay. Yeah, sure. Okay, yeah. Grub did an elixir of life. I believe it's a 1d6. And Krolok,
Yes.
I'll say that you still feel kind of slow. You everyone's like kind of talking at you all at once, and it's like kind of hard to keep up.
I'm still
Yeah.
stupefied.
You are stupefied. So it took Malchus
How?
10 minutes to try to treat your wounds. So you're still stupefied for another 50 minutes. But you don't know that.
Okay. If I
Yeah.
because I don't think that's actually just in my inventory.
Alright, plus
unless I'm
4.
crazy.
Nice. You are now.
Okay, that's at least
You're decent. Yeah.
So, thanks.
I mean,
Okay, gotcha.
I'm gonna give.
And another one goes, and another one goes, and another one goes down the hatch. Oh, it's
I'm
a health
glad-
potion. Another one goes down
I'm
the hatch.
glad someone here
Boom.
knows how to treat their
Oh,
friends.
man.
Yeah, and I gave him a shitty
Yeah, that one,
potion.
Grub
Right
actually, like, spilled some of it, and he, like, tried to scoop it back up with his hands and put it back in there.
No. And then the rust would be inside him, and then we wouldn't even know, you know.
Yeah, maybe it's good for the immune system.
Yeah.
I
You
hope
want to
so.
try to medicine? Is it?
Well, he could die. You should be careful.
Hey, it's like if the rust is not active, then it doesn't do anything. Okay?
Are you saying that if you put like your active rust?
I don't know.
Boy,
Don't you think that could cause any
I have
unintended
this.
consequences?
Actually, I have this in it. And be like, you wanna try eating this, and then we can find out. No takers.
We could leave a
maybe
corpse alive.
instead it's a
Nice.
Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's shitty now. You might just give him tetanus. You can have it if you want.
And we'll say at about this point,
That's for
Grub,
plenty
you're
of tetanus.
because like kind of remembering this room, there's like a bookshelf with a bunch of like dusty, decrepit books like to the north and kind of along the west wall, and you have these two kind of magical workbenches that have these like copper wires going to these pillars, and you had poured acid on the ones where
Oh, yeah.
Krolok is, and we'll say at about this time, the acid actually fully burns through the wires, and you kind of see this sort of like electric but almost kind of like ethereal magical arc kind of like spark and like shoot back to this bench, and then it ends up kind of going inert looking there as the green glow of this kind of fades away in the desk. Yeah, all the little gears like kind of slowly stop turning. There's like some sparks and stuff, then it kind of fizzles out. There's like a little bit of smoke.
Can I search the rest of the room for just whatever shit might exist in this
Yeah,
room?
sure. If you want to look around, yeah.
You said the other bench is kind of
So, oh yeah, so in that one of the cultists had like broken off one of the crystals in like a very deliberate way, and it kind of like overloaded it, and then it overlid this this magic rune that was on the well and like snapped that open.
Whoa.
Yeah,
when
it
did
also
it
looks
do
pretty
this?
damaged. What'd you say, Krolok?
When I move now, it tells me how many actions it's gonna take to get that
Oh
distance.
no, they
Did
must
you
have
add
finally
another
updated that module.
Oh, that's cool,
Yeah,
dude.
so I had gotten that for you guys a while back, but then I think it was either Pathfinder or the module had Foundry had an update like before we actually played, so it ended up being broken before I even got to play with it with you guys. But yeah, I was very happy about that.
Oh.
But yeah, are you guys all kind
Well, it
of
works
helping
now,
Krolok
and
look
it's
around a little
neat.
bit?
I'm looking at the dusty tomes and seeing if there's anything
Gotcha.
cool in there.
Go.
Is there anything
Zinadastrally. With that, I would say that honestly, some of these labels on some of these books, some of them aren't completely worn away. You can catch like little snippets of like words, and they kind of look like some of the script that you'd seen in your studies of the why am I blanking on the Thessalonians, and just everyone who's looking around at stuff, be it like the books or through the books or for stuff, just everyone give me a secret perception check.
Perception.
Perception.
Oh yeah. Real perception. Not initiative perception.
Oh, the tile vials. As long as I use it right away.
Yeah, you'd have to be essentially like you make it and then immediately do something with it.
Okay, I'm gonna take an eagle eye elixir real quick.
Oh wait, hold on one sec. Sorry, my bad. Let me just double check something.
that allowed?
It's a quick
I don't know
alchemy
if
use,
that's
and so you make a consumable. You don't quick file. Oh yeah, no. So the potions, your little elixirs are consumables. So yeah, that works still.
Okay.
Oh, is this the one that gives you
These are
the
so
perception bonuses? Yeah.
Yeah, I just meant like the versatile vials.
Oh yes. So I mean that is kind of your whole shtick, is to you got something for every situation. Okay, cool. So Krolok, you kind of like going through the shelves, you know, looking anywhere you can, under stuff, through books, in like little containers, anything you can get your hands on. Oh, here, I got you. Where is your... I see that you made one, but I don't... Oh, it says you used it. Here, I'll just drag the effect on you. You just make sure to deduct your personals so you remember. Your versatile vials, sorry.
Oh yeah.
Alright.
I'm at 0 now,
Just drag the effect to you. There we go. Lesser. Okay, so, yeah, you can go ahead and give me your secret roll as well. Krolok, you kind of look around. You're able to look through random containers and stuff, and you find some various doodads. So you find there is you find some tools. So one of these, it's like kind of like a smaller hammer, and it looks to be made of cold iron, which, if I recall, I think you have a little bit of cold iron on you. Yeah, you do. So you can kind of tell that it's a similar metal. So you notice a little cold iron hammer. You notice some very fancy tools for metalworking. And you find a couple of strange liquids in little vials that you're kind of unsure what they are.
I'll take them and show them to Grub.
Whoa.
Because that guy's...
and then also there is an arrowhead that seems to be made of very, like, it's almost like kind of like charcoal bone, but it's like super strong. Maybe obsidian is more of like a relevant word. Kind of an arrowhead made of some sort of bone. But while you kind of look for all that stuff and find some of it, and eventually get ready to give it back to Grub. In the meantime, Dylan and Moran, you notice. So you don't exactly know Thessalonian, but you know that there are like some common roots with like the ancient language of Taldane and how that like evolved in common, and it's like interactions with the Thessalonians. So you can kind of get certain vibes off of some of these words that they like kind of sound similar to like really old common, and you kind of think that like a couple of the book titles, there's like something about summoning, maybe there's something possibly about demons or maybe devils. There's a couple more books about binding, and then there's also some other books about channeling, and binding. Yeah.
Books about binding.
But yeah, so you kind of find some books on that in the meantime. And then while Grub is searching around the books, Grub, you actually find a red book that's kind of buried amongst some others. And this one actually does not look as decayed as the others. But yes, so you so the language on the book appears to be gibberish, to you anyways. You don't know this language. It doesn't really mean anything to you. But it is just there in place in the bookshelf. Or sorry, or did you like pick it up and open it and flip through the pages?
Yeah, I was gonna do that. Just see if there's
Okay, yeah.
anything
So
there.
as you go and you grab this book, you go to take it off the bookshelf. It's actually more snug than you might have thought originally, and you kind of pull it and you hear a metal sound, and you're chunk, and
hell yeah.
this whole wall here, there's an opening as the bookshelf slide to the side, and as you slide that bookshelf open, you hear noise coming from the other room, and we're just gonna enter initiative for now, just to be safe. Yeah, go ahead and say it as he opens that and you see that open.
Yes. So I think this is Thessalonian. It looks like it's talking about demons and...
Hey, shut it.
Oh
Shut
no,
up.
what did you do now? Alright, and yeah, everybody will roll initiative.
Whoa. I'm too busy reading my book, as you see.
Oh man.
Oh,
You're the one who opened
All
it.
right. Okay, so we'll just see what happens. Let's see here. I just wanted to get something really quick. We'll just throw on yeah.
you know what I remembered that we
What's that?
haven't seen yet?
The guy who one-shot me
Those
already.
two fuckers that they
That
told
is
us
true.
about.
And as this door opens,
Oh, thank
these creatures
Yep.
turn and see a little goblin standing in the doorway of the secret bookshelf door. And Grub, you look and you see the mandibled creature similar to the one in the little robes before, whereas the other one looked a little more shriveled. These look a little burlier, and you actually notice that they look like they're wearing armor, like whereas the other was a sort of maybe like a leader or some sort of cultist or like a magic user. These look like warriors. Just to give you guys a little bit better idea,
Great.
the mandibles, the armor, the axes, the blades almost like ooze with some sort of energy. That kind of looks a little bit like that. Oh, did that actually show to the players? It didn't show up on screen. For them.
Nice.
Oh, there we go.
I sure am glad I have no versatile files.
Oh man.
We're just like the last guy, but wearing armor.
Yeah,
and
no
bald
worries.
armor.
And
all good.
yeah, so you just hear this very guttural language. I don't think any of you know how to speak it off the top of my head. I speak bird.
I speak bird.
It's
So
isn't
yeah,
it?
this
It's
really
a-
guttural, and it like points its halberd at you, and then it just charges at you. So let's see.
Grub must have understood that, and Malchus, because that sounded
there
exactly
you
like
go.
Gordon.
And Grub, as it charges you, it lunges its halberd through this doorway to try to pierce your chest. So let's see what that looks like. Gotta love reach weapons, am I right? Oh, but look at that. Look at that. So
Ha!
it goes for
Well, I can't. It's
yeah, so
you know,
it goes for
it
this
was
stab
secret.
on you, Grub, and thankfully it like almost trips on like a book that had fallen to the floor when the door opened, and it like ends up stabbing the ground right at your feet.
Good news, they're clumsy.
But it's gonna follow that up. All right, let's see what that looks like. And the follow up is not great, so you're good. So that's gonna be its turn, and then the other one following suit, it is also going to charge up, and it'll use one action to get there. And then this one is gonna brush past its buddy. Oh no, actually, it's gonna get through here. And let me see how. Yeah, we'll give you standard cover for this as it tries to pierce you through the door.
I can't see him at all.
Yeah, they made the little wall for this a little short. It's actually a little bit bigger than this. But I am still giving you full cover, which will give you, there we go. Standard cover, I should say. All right, so he's gonna go to stab you with this, his halberd, And wow, you know what? Hey, this is great. He also misses. You're able to like kind of duck behind the wall a little bit as you see the spear or the halberd like go right in front of your face. And with that, Krolok, you are up.
Oh boy. So,
Guys, I kind of beans to this one.
customize my spells, or do I want to try to hit them both? Let me look. Your stupid thing you did to me last time that I had to deal with.
Anytime that Krolok tries to cast a spell, he needs to succeed a DC 6 flat check. Or else his spell just fizzles out.
Yeah, you rotten bastard. Alright. Well, first I'm gonna target this guy. Old Distortion.
Ooh, his focus spell. Oh yeah, and keep in mind this will increase your curse value, I believe.
I don't think this one doesn't.
Oh, sorry. I think it was the old version it would. Yeah.
I
No, you're
don't
right, because
believe.
it's
The old
yeah, because they
version
made it
I
where
know.
instead of the spells increasing your curse, it was the feat usage. Okay, cool.
So let me do my DC flat
Okay.
check. I think
Oh, that's awesome. Okay, cool. So
and then he needs to make
gotcha.
a save DC.
Okay, so yeah, so he'll do that save. Let's see what that looks like. Wow, I am rolling like hot trash tonight. So that's gonna be a failure on his part. So I guess you roll.
Okay, so I roll a
D4, and that's a 1. So he is now clumsy. For 4 rounds. Okay. Oh wait, no, sorry. Is either clumsy 1, enfeeble 1, or stupefied 1 for 4 rounds, depending on the result of the. Oh wait, what? Depending on the result.
On a 1, he becomes clumsy.
Yeah, it's just so I got that.
Yeah.
On a 1,
Oh, they're
he's
just talking
clumsy,
about
and a 2, he'd
the
be
result
something else.
is the result's talking about the status, not the 4 rounds. Okay, gotcha. Okay, cool. So he is clumsy for 4.
Yeah.
Clumsy.
It was not a critical failure.
No, it was a regular failure. Man, so
Okay.
clumsy.
What does clumsy do?
It is a status penalty to dex-based checks, which that includes armor class, reflex saves, ranged rolls, and like beavering and stuff. So it actually is kind of similar to making him off guard. Not full off guard, but a little bit. So he's a little bit easier to hit.
Okay.
Yeah, his
so
armor
his
is worse
armor
because
is
your
worse?
AC is technically a dex check.
Love that at least. Okay.
Yeah.
And then we will. Shoot. Then I guess. That's okay. I guess I'll just target him with.
Needle dart.
Nice DC 6 flat check again.
Oh.
No.
Sure. Oh wait, can they be used on flat checks?
Use a hero point on some stupid
I'm sure they
shit.
can.
There we go.
That'd be lame.
I'm just trying to remember because technically your dying is a flat check as well. Yeah, you can use.
And then you're weak to
With the
cold
cold iron. With the cold iron.
One on my screen, it looked like a 1.
Yeah, I think it is. Oh, what was it? What'd you get? That is a total of 26. Nice. So that's gonna be a hit. That's not.
I tell you what, I don't love that that's not a critical.
Yeah, me neither. What the
man.
fuck?
At least.
So we know what their AC at least is.
Oh fuck, 2 1s.
Nice.
Christ.
Okay, so let me just double check something. I don't think cold iron. Is it
Weak to cold iron.
I think it would actually tell me, but cold iron it's like Fae and demons, right? Deadly to demons and Fae. Okay. So yeah, you go to damage this guy, and
This guy looks pretty demonic.
Wait, what? Hold on. Wait. Oh no, I know what happened. I accidentally clicked half. I thought that said crit, not full. There we go. Yeah, so you fire off this little cold iron shard, and it's
Nice
it hits it, it impacts it, but I mean, I guess this technically isn't a demon because it doesn't look to hurt it any extra.
That's it. That's all I got.
All right, so yeah, you fire off that spell, use your hero point, it takes some damage. Malchus, oh no, you better stay away from them. I think he still had his sword out. I think he was two-handing it earlier. So his speed is, oh, I forgot, he's got the heavy armor on, so his speed's a little bit less. So he's gonna move on to Dell's space, but then his next action will be to move in between you guys. And you guys will see as he moves, he tries to move into this space. This one in front of it is actually going to reactively strike at him.
Good to know, okay.
Yeah, so let's see here. He'll move there, it'll get on him. So with that, let's see what that looks like. Oh, but thankfully it misses. So Malchus manages to kind of like bat away the halberd with his shield. And Malchus then is going to try to chop down on this guy with his... Oh, actually, sorry. Let me revise that a little bit because I forgot he had a defensive advance. So he moves up and attacks because he's stopping right in front of him. So this only costs 2 actions to do all this instead of 3. So exchange grips two-handed, and he's going to strike with that. And that is going to be a total of 26, which is a hit. So he's going to do some damage as he rolls that bastard sword. That's going to be a total of 12 slashing damage. So he just does a major slash across this thing's chest, and then he is going to he's gonna try again, I guess, just to maybe see if he can really take this thing down.
Stand right in
Well, that is going to be a critical miss with on that. So, Dell is up.
Yeah, I heard
Wait,
that.
how do you do 2 hits anyway?
So,
Didn't he do 2 actions
Malchus
to move
has
there?
a feat called Defensive Advance, where he raises his shield. Oh, sorry, hold on. I got this mixed up with a barbarian feat. So he wouldn't actually get that second strike. So we'll just ignore that one. But he does have his shield raised.
I mean, he missed anyway.
So there's a similar feat that they have that, because basically it's 2 strides and a strike. This one is 1 stride, a shield raise, and it gives you a strike if you're next to something. So just very similar. So yeah, we'll just say his shield is raised. Okay. Whoopsie. So Del, you are up.
All right. I don't have. So, question: if I moved here, would I be able to hit
Move
them?
where? Sorry.
Or would they have cover?
Right there.
Or...
Yeah. So if you moved here, I'll just put you there for a second. I would say this one would have regular standard cover, and then this one over here would have lesser cover. Oh, actually, no. This one doesn't. The one to the left.
Okay.
Yeah. This one's fine. This one's standard.
Okay. What about if I attack from here?
Yeah, I would say this one is no cover. You're lined up pretty perfectly. This one would be lesser, I would say, in the middle.
Okay. Okay. Sure. It will hydraulic. What the heck is the name of that hydraulic push? The guy off to the side. In an act together. Let's roll that attack.
Roll the attack. Yeah, 22 is a hit as you fire off this water. I'm amazed this isn't a line and that it's just a target in 60 feet. Interesting.
No, it's a single target. It's. I was.
Nice. Okay. Hey, I mean, yeah, 6 damage is 6 damage, baby. Fires that, and he's blasted back 5 feet. But he does land on his feet.
Yeah, so I'm gonna do a move alien to right there, and that's on the same thing, so I still have one action.
Yeah.
And now I don't know how you want to do this, but Mixalian is going to try to...
Okay. Yeah, we'll say that he has, I think I gave Grub standard earlier, so he'll have standard on this.
Does that work the same way as it does in
Yeah,
D&D?
he'll get a little bonus.
Their AC, or is it... cool.
All right, and that is still a hit, even with the
21.
cover.
Lovely. All right.
Big damage as Mixalian tears through this thing's chain armor. You notice the armor's kind of old and rusty. Yeah, that's a mighty slash across his chest. Grub, you are up.
That's a good slash. All right.
Oh, you're still muted, by the way.
Get him.
What kind of cover does the guy over there have? The far guy.
The far guy? Where you at? Oh, right there. Oh, say he has lesser. Looks like it pokes through the wall a little bit, just a little bit. So that's just a +1.
Okay, hang on. What about
Yeah,
here?
I'll say that one's a regular. I mean, not regular cover, but yeah, no cover. See your line. Oh, wait, hold on. Sorry, he still has lesser cover because you're still shooting through Malchus. Kind of forgot to do that on Del, but yeah, it was still a hit regardless. So, Okay.
Okay,
Yeah, go
I
for
guess
it.
I'll
What are
go
you
from
What are you
here.
tossing at him?
I don't.
Nice. That is indeed a hit. Go ahead and give me some. Ah, yes.
Damn, the +7 is
The
great.
bottled
That's
lightning. There
crazy.
you go. All right. Oh, look at that. Okay, cool. So 6 electricity, the splash. Nothing's
Nice.
near enough for him to get that, but he is off guard. Okay. And I think that's until the start of your next turn. Nice.
Okay, I moved here, right? Yeah. Do I want to do that? I don't know if I want to do that. Maybe I'll
Okay.
just
Yeah.
draw my
You pull out your crossbow.
actually.
So, with that, I'll get rid of this on these guys. This guy, he is going to back up over here. And he is going to, as he kind of retreats, he's going to jam through his halberd at Dylan and Norin. So that'll be a. See there is a 25 to hit. So not a crit, thankfully. It's not a crit. That's right.
It's not a crit.
Okay, so let's see what that looks like. That is going to be. Oh wow, he rolled really bad. That's only a total of.
D10, I spy. Oh no.
He did. Oh shoot!
He got
Whoops.
a big. Oh, he hit himself.
Yeah, just
Yay! Kill him!
just
And
stabbed
he
himself
dies.
He's-
to death. Oh my god, that's so funny.
Shit.
And now.
I rolls with really low probability for brain aneurysms, because you never know, man. They're a silent killer.
Alright, boom. Dylan Underhorn takes 7. And you know what? Yeah, I'm just gonna go for it again. Why not?
You got
Why
to
not?
And that is gonna be a miss
Why?
on his part. But with that, that'll be his turn as he kind of moves away a little bit. This guy is going to. He is gonna move right here, and then he is going to take. Oh, actually, sorry. So that would I guess he'd have to be right there if it'd be 10 feet away. Yeah. Okay. So he moves over here, and he's gonna take a swipe at Malchus with his halberd. So. Let's see what that looks like. That is going to be a total of 26, which is a hit against Malchus.
Sounds like a hit.
Let's see. Hey, they're just rolling absolute garbage on damage rolls, though, so that's good. And that is going to be 6 damage on Malchus. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. He's gonna go for it. Again, why not? Oh, and that is unfortunately going to be a natural 20 for a critical hit. So what does that look like in critical damage terms? That is going to be a total of. Oh, of course, that's the one that rolls high on the D10. So since it's double damage, it's going to be a total of 26 piercing damage as he stabs like directly into Malchus's like frickin' lung, I guess. Yeah.
Welcome back. I hope you had a
Yeah,
nice
so
time.
Malchus is like gushing blood as this thing yanks its halberd out. But Krolok, you are now up.
Oh my god.
One nasty crit.
Fucking hell, man.
Yeah, I've been rolling really poorly on their damage rolls until that one.
Oh, that's not where I wanted to
Nothing
be.
will stop
I wanted
Uber
to be.
caves.
What?
Me or nothing.
Oh yeah, that was
Nothing will
Crit
top
City.
Zero
Oh
caves
lord.
for bullshit. Me or nothing.
That was
Sure, B-Type would agree.
I would hope he would agree, given the near the end of that. Oh man. All right, Krolok, what's the play? Did you move it all?
Yeah, I moved just so I can have them both in sight. Arrgh. Oi.
Guys, my watch
There you
just told me that I
go.
hit my stand goal.
I'm trying to target this
But
other
how?
guy, Meyore, but it's not
Which one?
highlighting him for me for some.
Do you need to see
Oh
them for
no,
electric
I
arc?
think it's just because for some
Well, I
reason
can see
when I
both of
kill these
them.
guys by accident, it like really screws with their stuff. Are you still having issues?
Yeah, it's just not letting me select him. Yeah, I can't select him there
Yeah,
either.
here, just target this one. Let me give him lesser cover so it's like the same AC, and just target that one. Oh, although you targeting that one, he would have.
Well, it's a save,
Oh,
so
okay.
there's no AC.
Yeah, depending on the save. Oh yeah, no, this doesn't affect. No, it does do reflex saves. So as long as it's not reflex save, it won't matter. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, just if it's just a save, then just target this one, and we'll just we'll apply whatever it is to the other one. Oh, it's electric arc. Oh my
Alright, yeah.
god! Nice,
That's my
nice.
20.
There you
20
go.
on the,
Thanks.
20 on
Alright,
the
so
This-
So
this
this
guy's.
feels better now, right?
Oh wait, so it is
He's
a
no longer
reflex save.
stupefied, right?
I should no longer be stupefied.
Two
Damn it.
spells. You're absolutely right.
He's unstupid.
Hell yeah. Alright, so this guy
Make-
is so the cover actually does affect reflex saves. So this one had standard on that. So we'll see what that looks like for him. That's gonna be a total of 21, so it's a success. And then I assume you're having an arc to the other guy? Okay.
The arc.
Cool. So then it jumps to him, and that's going to be a success. Ah, just barely a success on his end. Okay, so cool. So roll me damage, and I believe they both take half on successes. Yep, it's a basic save. All right, cool. So
Bastards.
this guy is gonna take 1 electricity, and this guy's gonna take 1 electricity. Fire off this arc
Fucking
past
shit.
Malchus, and just kind of it like leaps from their halberds, and it like you see it tingle their hands a little bit.
I just knew the one guy was almost dead. Sorry, everyone. That was everything I could do. That was useless.
In your defense, I think he's
Christ.
pretty damn low. Yeah.
The electric arc, though, or I'd have targeted one of them with something stronger, but oh
All right.
well.
Are you just getting in a better position with your last action, or I forgot if you moved or not?
And in this position with my first action, and the electric arc's 2
Okay,
actions,
sounds
so I'm
good.
done.
So Malchus's shield raise ends, and he has noticed that these things are quite nimble, and have already tried to strike at him before when he tried to move. So he's just going to. I'm having that same freaking issue. Alright, let me just target this one, make my life easier. He's not actually moving in, he's just so I can attack the other one. So the other one would have had, what's this from here? Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright, from here, I would say that's lesser cover, so it would essentially be flat. Okay, let me just remove that for now. That would be how that works. And technically he is one-handed since he had a shield. The first one is going to be a miss. He is instead going to try to grab the guy. Let's see here. Grab. Let's see how that looks like. That is to be a nat 1. God damn it. So Malchus goes to grab this guy on the right, and Malchus, let's see, critical failure. If you already that, it breaks it. Can it grab you? Is it seated? Or okay, yeah. So he tries to grab it, and it actually, as he goes to grab it, he doesn't notice that it uses its halberd to sweep his feet, and Malchus falls to the ground.
I'm pretty sure Malchus actually wanted to use his hero point.
Malchus is saving his hero point if Malchus goes down and starts dying. So then, on the ground, Malchus is going to use his last action to try to crawl away. And as he does try to crawl away, this one to the north here is going to stab at him with its halberd as he tries to move out of its reach. Let's see what that looks like. That is going to be...
Weird map.
But, thankfully...
Like, he's not himself today.
And you know what? Screw it. This one is going to do it too. Why not? But he'll have lesser cover against him, so it'll be a little bit better. Okay. I'm just going to attack from this one again since the other one's being screwy. Alright. So they both go to stab at him as he crawls away. And thankfully, as they both jam their halberds and you see as it like pierces the ground a little bit, Malchus does manage to crawl away 5 feet away from the door as he's still on the ground like they would have done the same thing if he tried to stand up, because stand up is also technically triggers attacks of opportunity. At least this way he's out of range
I
now.
see.
Okay, so Krolok, you... Oh, sorry. That was Malchus's turn. I just went to without that. All right.
Well, there's no way it's me.
Del Anetanoran, you're up. Let me add this guy again. There we go. Okay.
Please explain to me the whole thing with electric arcing.
So, you do technically have to see them, because... you know, you're targeting that. But this one, you can see, and I would say it's a regular roll for you. And lucky you. Oh yeah. So they
for them,
if they had cover, it would affect the reflex roll, but the one in front of you doesn't. And then obviously, since the lightning's arcing to the other one, there he won't have cover either. And lucky. Oh, go ahead. Oh, here. I'll just move him. I'll move him here for now.
Or are you just gonna handle that? Since I
He's
can't
broken.
actually target.
Yeah, it's okay. I'll have them both roll. It's good. Just go ahead and target that one and fire it off. Because the other one's being kind of weird.
Okay.
And yeah.
All right. Was it this?
Yeah, it's just because I
had?
accidentally killed him, and the tokens do something weird. All right, so the you go to cast a spell and they don't have enough time to react to you because they tried to stab Malchus moving away. So the one that's that you targeted first, that's gonna be a success. Oh Jesus Christ, it was almost a crit success. And then the one that is directly north of Malchus, that is going to be What's that gonna be? Ah, that one will actually be a failure. So yeah, you notice this one that you fire off. It takes half damage, but it kills over. It fries. Its little brain sizzles, and you see smoke coming out of its ears, and it falls over dead. This one to the north, since this actually failed, it actually takes full damage. And yeah, it kind of sizzles in its armor and placed there a little bit. But yeah, that worked.
Sweet. Mixhalion in the same two actions, Gesundheit,
Moves into the room
Mm-hmm.
and gets behind this butthead.
Oh,
And-
way to go.
And I'm going to use... Apparently, trying to move Del off of Mixhalion collides with a wall. I can't move Del off
What
Mixhalion.
the hell? Weird.
Very strange. Yeah, Mixhalion is going to claw.
Nice. Literally, like, slips in around there, slides right down below. Oh my
Y'all.
god. A total of 25, which is a hit. Give me some damage. Alright, for 7 slashing. Very nice. As he slashes across this thing's back. And its blood is like a deep black. You almost feel like you can see stars in the blood. But yeah, it's
Could you help me
not looking
move me
good.
back on
Yep.
the Mixhalion because I can't move for some reason. Thank you. Over and out.
All right.
Whew. Sorry, I had to mute myself for everyone there, so it didn't sound like a beast clearing my throat. Grub,
We'll just
you
say
are
that's how
up.
those monsters sound.
Yeah. All right. You're up, Grub.
All right. I guess I'll move.
Oh yeah, the electric arc, or not the electric arc, the lightning bottle's till the start of your next turn, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so he finally recovers from that.
So does he have like lesser cover right now?
For you, yeah, so it'd be a +1. But I would say you could also technically stand on Malchus and have a clear shot, or in front of him too.
Yeah,
Stand
just
on
because
Malchus.
He already used his stupid reactive strike. so
He
fuck
did,
you.
he did.
All right.
He's like slowly trying to lift up his halberd. He's weaker. He's not looking like he's long for this world or
I
this plane.
Anyway, so I drew my full crossbow because I do have my hand crossbow and this crossbow.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. So yeah, you would drew that last turn. Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Oh.
Wow!
Oh,
Would you
there
look
we
at
go.
that? A natural
Yay.
20. There you
Oh.
go. Yeah, go ahead and hit that critical button there for me, buddy.
All right. Oh yeah.
All right. Oh, for 10 piercing damage. Grub, how do you finish off this strange, evil creature?
I wanted to go right into his weird mouth and up into his fucking brain.
Oh, yeah, there you go. He begins to do a roar out as you, and the mandibles open wide, and you fire this bolt. Goes right into its mouth, and Del, you almost kind of stumble back a little bit as you see the bolt pop out the back of his skull. And it just falls straight back, dead on the ground. And with that,
Very-
there are no immediate threats that you can see.
Maybe
Good
Grub
cinematography.
chose wrong line of work.
That was so cool. It was opening its mouth and then suddenly boom, and then it fell down and you were there. Awesome.
Oh, Malchus, you don't look so good.
Oh yeah.
Maybe you should try to heal yourself.
Can I borrow your healing tools?
What's your medicine? I might be better. Oh,
I
let's
think
see.
it's,
Oh, you guys are the same.
10 or-
Yeah. He just like he kind of nods towards his pack. He's like right now he's got both hands like trying to like stop the blood in his chest wound.
Alright, well, let's hope this works.
Oh, Malchus, if only you had more goat medicine.
No. I believe in you, Grub. Oh, no.
Why did you have to say that?
Fuck.
Would you like to use your hero point?
Yeah, well, sure.
All right, let's see.
Guys, we're ass at healing.
Kind of are pretty bad at it, yeah.
Oh, it looked like it was going to be a nat 20.
Oh, boy.
Oh,
Hey.
that's rough. All right, yeah, Malchus is like, he's got like some spare cloth. He's like trying to clot the wound. He's sitting there. But he's like, looks somewhat stable.
If you give me like 10 minutes, I can do something.
Nice. Yeah. Grub begins scavenging around for any sort of thing he can use in his alchemy for 10 minutes. And Krolok, you remembered that you had picked up all those items. Oh, sorry. Well, you had found them anyways. I don't know if you actually picked them up yet. And
I said I'd pick him up, but I don't know if I actually did, because I can never seem to get anything out of these chests.
Here, I got you then, good sir. All right, drag, cold iron hammer. Oh, you also noticed that the cold iron hammer actually glows a little bit as well.
Ooh.
And your strange liquids, they'll show up in your inventory as unusual liquid, and also that arrowhead made out of bone. Del, you look inside and you see that there appears to be like some strange cage kind of behind. All right, so yeah, as you walk a little bit further inside, let me give you a better picture of what you're seeing. You see oh my god, I'm dying. You hear a sluggish clicking sound fills the air in this vast chamber. A wide rusted metal cylinder stands in the northeast corner of the room, similar to the ones before. Long cables and articulated armatures attach from the cylinder to a cube-sized device, ticking with gears monotonously clicking weights that swing in lazy circles. Just west of the metal cylinder, a copper cauldron stands on a rusted iron stand. One of the legs was bent, growing weak from the encroaching rust. The fire under the cauldron is burned down to mere embers. In the southeast corner sits a stone basin, holding a broad sloped bowl with runes carved along the outside rim. Across from the basin in the southwest corner, which is kind of what initially caught your eye, was the large wooden cage built into the stone floor. Chalk-drawn runes surround a circle of chalk around the cage. In the northwest corner, an empty bookcase stands against the wall, behind a staircase that descends into darkness.
Ooh. Petition, as literally someone with the class of summoner, to know more about this chalk circle.
Ah, yes. Of course. Yeah, go ahead and I will, let's see, is your class DC higher or is, what would your thing be? It'd be charisma? Okay.
Charisma's my casting.
Yeah, so, does this work? Can you just click this? No. Okay, but it'd be a +8 to let you do that. Okay, so just because I'm blanking on how to do this at this very moment, Just go ahead and roll your diplomacy for me, since it'd be the same number.
Okay.
Yeah.
What do you mean there is no active encounter? Oh, that's the I rolled the perception one. Oopsie daisy. Okay. I tried to talk to the chalk on the floor.
Talk to the chalk on the floor. Okay, so
Forgot to blind roll it. But...
no, you're good. So you see that this chalk circle, it appears to be you've kind of read about this in some of your research into like summoning creatures, on how there are some, kind of like the one that is bonded to you now, that aren't necessarily immediately hostile, but you have read about many other creatures that you could potentially summon from other planes, or some such, that they could be extremely hostile. And these here are meant to bind and to keep them contained, and also kind of wear down on them, kind of give them a sort of a sluggishness, I guess you could say, to try to essentially calm down something that you might have summoned, in a way.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that to Mixhalion. Like, you know, this was almost a shortcut I took before I tried to summon you, but I just figured it was not really the right way to say hello.
Had you done something as this, I would have broken out with little resistance.
I believe that. I'm gonna turn back and, hey guys, I mean, probably not news to you, but I think these guys were summoned as demons or something. There's also a bunch of clanging metals, and there's a big sink with ruins there, and I think I found the stairs into the below. So, yeah. How's Malchus?
Yeah, Malchus kind of... it looks like there's no more new blood, but he is still just laying on the ground, staring up at the sky. But he is breathing.
Have I had enough time to get some vials?
Yeah, we'll say as Dell looked at that, you at least had enough time to get one.
All right, I'll use elixir of life on him.
Gotcha. Yeah, you go ahead and use that. Roll me a d6. Nice, a 5. There you go. Cool. That's definitely some healing on Malchus there. Malchus, you see as that like giant gash in his chest, it kind of like very rapidly gets a why am I blanking on this right now? Gets a really big scab on it. It's huge. As it kind of stops the bleeding, at least for now.
Yes, coagulation.
Coughs up a little blood. Still need some more work. But he does stand with that, at least. Just kind of like gets his shield on his back, kind of sheathes his sword and kind of like holding it. He's still got like some cloth on there just to keep pressure on it for now. But yeah, Grub, if you turn around, you see, kind of similar to what Del saw, you actually see that giant cube shaped contraption that it is also connected to the further spire. And altogether it just looks more advanced.
And it's like ticking and moving and shit?
Yeah, it's got like a slow tick.
Tick.
That looks bad.
Yeah, it's got that ominous ticking sound.
Get out of the way. Hopefully it's
It's a pipe bomb.
longer than 5 minutes.
That's so loud.
I'm gonna.
I found the source of the
I'm
ticking.
gonna go into this. I'm gonna go in this room with them and look at the source of the ticking.
I'm looking
Nice.
for wires, and I'm finding the wires.
Yeah. So you do find the wires. They are connected to the spire in
Is
a
there a-
similar fashion. Go ahead.
Why is there a door on this? Is this a? Oh, this is a cage. Never mind.
Yeah. So.
I wasn't in here when you were explaining everything. I couldn't see.
Oh yeah, no, you're good. So Grub, go ahead, give me like Arcana, or for you, I'll let you do crafting as well. It's all kind of tied up with you. All right. So, you get the idea that this is once again being used for some sort of channeling. You're kind of not necessarily 100% sure if it's being directed upwards or downwards, but you do get the idea that there's like a lot more connections on this. This contraption looks a lot more sophisticated than the others. You're pretty sure the energy on those was being possibly directed down. So you think that this probably could be doing the same thing. And that honestly, the ones outside could possibly even be like a prototype for this machine in here, due to like all the similarities you notice between them in your more mechanical mind.
This is channeling some kind of energy, probably downward like the other boxes. Do you think? I mean, seems like we might just be able to cut it off. I mean, I can't be doing anything good, I would assume.
Yeah, it looks pretty evil. Just first impressions.
So, should we just cut the...
So, are there like wires too?
Yeah. This one has like thicker copper wires. You kind of like hear like a hum through them.
Okay, they're copper wires. Can we just cut through copper wires?
Here, little man. I'll cut through this.
Whoa! What if it blows up in your face?
What are you
Are you gonna
talking
get-
about?
Well, are you gonna get, like, electrocuted? I don't know what kind of energy is going through here.
Could we like cut it from far away? You know, maybe Krolak has his sharp.
I mean, I have
Things-
acid, but that's gonna take a minute.
Fine. You want to do it your way. Oh, and Krolak,
So good.
as they're debating the copper wires, you know, you're always kind of keeping an eye out for things. You notice that there are some scrolls on the desk to the north up there.
Oh, I love things.
All right, so let's see, you find these scrolls, but you're unable to determine what they are exactly unless you spend some time to try to essentially figure out what they are. Oh, sorry, you find
Oh, that's
scrolls.
fine.
There's 3 scrolls, but you also see a strange wand. You're unsure what it does, though.
I want all of them, and I will show them to people after the current crisis is resolved.
Nice. All right, I will drag those to you. Just don't forget you have them next week. Okay.
I love things.
Yes, the little birdie finds the things. Oh, wait, though. Hold the hell up. Let me just double check. Oh, yeah. You also... Sorry, there was, as you were going through the stuff up here, there was actually a second wand as well. Okay.
I love more wands. I can't use them, but I love them.
All right, there you go. Okay, so yes, Grub like sets up. He scrounges more materials. In this room, he's actually able to like find some stuff a little bit easier to use for his little alchemy bits. And yeah, you I guess if you like spend a half hour, you have enough for like 3 vials. If you want to like pour acid on the wires.
I think with a half hour, I would have enough for 6 vials.
Well, I forget. Is it 10 minutes or 5?
It's 2 per 10 minutes.
Oh, it's 2 for 10 minutes. Oh, okay. Perfect. Yeah, you got 6 vials after a half hour.
Okay. Let me just do that then. Okay, and then I'll create an acid flask. And I guess, can I pour the acid out onto the wires?
Yeah.
Alright, I'll do that then.
All right. Yeah, you pour your acid on the hours or on the wires. It like takes a hot second for it to like really eat through and finally sever the connection. But given a little bit of time, we'll say like a solid good like 10 minutes, you like maybe reapply some of it, and it does manage to end up burning through the wires. It just takes a little bit. And while you're doing that, Malchus is gonna say, "Oh, give me back that little man," and he's gonna try to patch himself up again. Let's see what that looks like.
Drum roll, please.
That is going to be a 17, which is a success.
Yay,
So
finally.
he's going to get 2d8 heals. That is going to only be 6. So he's like, I really need to pay close attention to this. And yeah, he's going to continue. If you don't abandon him, he will continue that healing for the rest of the hour to get to double that. But
While they're healing, can
Yeah,
can I get my focus spell back?
Yeah. You refocus. You're able to focus up.
Did you want to show us your shit, Crowlock?
And then I'll show them my shit.
He shows them the shit, and once the acid burns through the wires, all of these little contraptions kind of bust, and you don't really see any glow coming out of them, and all the gears stop. But yes, as you show them the spell or the scrolls, yeah, you guys.
I guess.
Or go ahead.
You have scrolls and like some kind of liquids, right?
Oh, he does.
I
Yeah.
have scrolls, and I want to show him the scrolls. I want to show him the wands. I want to show him the tools.
See, it's funny because technically, Grub is the best at identifying all of that. Because
Yeah, that's why I said I wanted to
high
show it to him.
arcana, high crafting.
I'm gonna start with the whatever is in the liquids because I like that kind of shit.
Okay, yeah. So I guess Dell, you can try to identify the other magic items while he works on the liquid. So just
Sure,
keep in
I'll go ahead
mind
and
this
do
will
that.
take about 10 minutes as you try to examine what this stuff is for each item. Which
does
gives
Krolok have them?
Huh? Oh, Krolok
Krolok
has
have
them all. So each you guys just roll. Since it's gonna take another 50 minutes for Malchus, anyways. I guess if y'all just want to roll 5. Dell, you can roll 5 Arcanas. Grub, you can roll 5 Craftings. Your Arcana and your Crafting's the same, so we'll just go
Can
down
I
the list.
also roll?
Are you trained in Arcana or Crafting?
Oh, probably not. No.
Because I believe
Damn
you
it.
need that
I
to
won't roll.
identify magic items.
You want me to roll 5 times?
If you want to keep trying to identify this stuff while Malchus is patching himself up for the hour.
So it's like, what, 10 minutes for each one?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay.
All
So we
right.
just resolve them all together.
Exactly. Just bang them all out, you know?
Okay.
All right. So, let's see here. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right. I'm going to start with Grub. So, Grub. The first, what do we got? The first liquid, you notice that it is anti-corrosion oil. So you can apply it to stuff that's 6 bulk or less, and for 24 hours it takes half damage from acid and from all effects that specifically cause it to rust or corrode. The next thing is, let's see here. Yep, that's success. The next thing is oil of potency, which you realize if you apply that to like a weapon or suit of armor, it becomes magically potent. So it temporarily becomes a +1 striking weapon, or if it's armor, it temporarily becomes +1 resilient. And this lasts for 1 minute. So essentially what that does is it'll make the weapon act like it has a potency and a striking rune. So it'll get +1 to attacks, and it'll also double its damage die for 1 minute. And then your third one, that one, you weren't quite sure what to do about it, or quite what it was. But then, since you got a nat 20 on that, we'll say that identifies 2 things, so you do identify that. There was an oil of weightlessness. You can smear it on something 1 bulk or less to make it feel weightless. It now has a negligible bulk for an hour. And you examined one of the wands, and the wand was a wand of grease. So it would let someone who can cast the spell. I don't know the school right off the top of my hand. We'll figure that out later. But it let you cast a grease spell, which is like it like creates grease on the ground. I think it makes people like off guard and stuff. I can't remember off the top of my head. And your last one is success as well. So you will also identify the other wand as a wand of breathed fire, which is essentially renamed burning hands. You shoot a cone of fire out of your mouth. All right, and then
Okay.
Dell,
sorry.
Dell. You look at the scrolls. Success. The first one is a scroll of mud pit. That's actually kind of cool because it lets you cast that, and it basically makes mud cover ground for a pretty big area, and it's difficult terrain, so it slows people down. You identify a scroll of dispel magic, which does what it sounds like. And then let's see, that's failure, that's a success. You realize this last one is a scroll of resist energy, which gives you resistance to, wow, that's actually pretty big, versus a type of magic damage. And then you're not quite sure what to make of, because Krolok also held out a couple of these little random little talismans and crap, and you weren't quite sure what to make of them. But you were able to decipher all 3 of the scrolls at least. And Malchus gets the rest of his healing.
Say,
Alright, cool.
much interesting here.
Yeah.
This one prevents corrosion, may be useful against rust. And this one increases the potency of weapons and armor. And this one, look at this,
And then he'll like dab a little bit of like a tiny bit of the weightlessness potion on his finger and like touch a little pebble on the ground and then just let it hang in the air in front of him.
Look, weightless.
Now, is that sorry, did you tell us what they were in the same order? 'Cause I'm not sure if we got the same answers or not.
We were looking at different things, right?
Yeah, because you looked at
Oh, we
he looked at the oils and the wands, and then you looked at the scrolls.
Oh, those were not scrolls. Okay. Because I was like, why is it so different from what I was...
How do wands work, Michael? Are wands like a one-time use, or what's the deal with that?
So wands are kind of cool. It's been a while since I looked at the rules, but if I recall, basically, wands get a charge a day, right? And if the spell is in your school, you can use it. There's a feat that you can get where it's called like, I can't remember what it is, but it's basically like jury rig item or something, and you can like try to use it, and you just gotta succeed on a flat check, and then it'll work. But otherwise, if it's not in your school, you can't use it. But then when you use it for the day, you can leave it alone till tomorrow, and it'll recharge, and you can use it again. Or you can try to essentially like overload it basically and try it again. But there's a chance of it breaking for like ever if you do that. So what some people like to do is they like to like have like a bunch. For example, if it's like someone who can cast heal, they might have a shitload of heal wands on their person. So even if they run out of spells, they can still heal with those wands. And then it's like the same deal for scrolls where you got to know the spell to be able to use it. Or, I mean, you got to have it in your spells you could learn to be able to use it. And then it burns up after you use it. But yeah, the wands, you can keep using them.
I think I
just
remember
once a day.
ones from the...
Yeah,
I think I remember the ones from our first playthrough. We had like a healing wand right at the end.
Yep. And then staves are similar, but you like load them with spells in the morning, basically. So you kind of like load them up during downtime, but then they can potentially have like more. But yeah, as you guys kind of decipher what all of this is, Malchus patches up his wounds a little bit, and you've clearly disrupted whatever was going on in this floor, as you've severed all these wires, broken all these machines. I mean, there is a stairs leading down below to whatever there is. Oh, go ahead.
I'll tell Grub and Dallas, if you can use them, take them. But
all right.
if we ever sell them, I get a cut.
Nice. And with that, that's a perfect spot to end our session for tonight. And we will see you next week, hopefully. And until then, stay awesome. Thanks for hanging. Like, subscribe, all that shit. So see you later. Bye.